everybody. It is Tuesday, January 16th. This is a white belt class coming to you from the Eagle's Nest Dojo again. Just touch base a little bit. Status is I'm still feeling pretty much about the same. Some cold symptoms, a cough, a little tired, a little achy, but all in all, doing pretty well, feeling pretty strong. I'm very optimistic. Looking forward to getting back hopefully on the mat with you guys next week as early as Monday, hopefully as long as I'm clear after my 10 days. Anyway guys, so just bringing it to you from home again. White belts, I'm going to take it nice and easy again. It's a little more challenging for me with certain things right now because I can't work with Joshi Lucas and Senpai Bailey to break down the moves. So I'm going to make the most of this as best I can. Both of them are very busy with Zoom calls right now, and I can't have them in here too much, so we're keeping our distance here at home. Anyway guys, before we get started today, as always, please make sure you guys do your warm-ups. Okay, I want you guys to make sure you're focusing on doing the warm-ups correctly, not just going through the motions, not just doing them to get them done. But let's do those warm-ups completely. And remember, 2021 is the year of the push-up, so let's make sure we're doing our push-ups correctly as well. So pause the video, come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back guys. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about punching and the proper way to punch. Now guys, punching is a learned skill. It takes lots and lots and lots of reps. We're going to punch almost every single time we're in class. And we have to really focus on punching correctly. I was a bartender and a bouncer for many years and I broke up a lot of fights. And almost every fight I saw somebody had a broken hand because they don't punch right. Punching is not natural. People don't make a fist properly. They might have their fingers rolled like this, their thumb poking out the top, thumb sometimes even inside, which is very, very dangerous. You'll break your thumb real easily. Or they come down with their punches like this, and they're hitting with the pinky knuckles here, okay? Or their wrist is bent and they break their wrist. So when we punch, it's super important that our wrist is super straight and we're aiming to hit with those two knuckles, just like the sights on a gun barrel right there. And there's no bend in that wrist. It's nice and solid. So those are the primary punching knuckles right there, nice and strong. You have to really work on a repetition of this so that it's natural, it's instinctive, you don't have to think about it, okay? So we're gonna do punches a lot. I know they're not the most exciting thing in the world, but they're critical to your martial art training. If you can't punch properly, you can't defend yourself. So in our defensive stance, ready, set, ki-ai. Now I'm not gonna ki-ai loud today, guys. I'm saving my energy, I really am, but just bear with me. All right, so our front punch comes straight out like this. We're hitting with these two knuckles right here, and then we bring it back. Notice how I keep this hand up on my face. Straight out and straight back. What I love you guys to do is maybe if you have a target or somebody can hold the target for you guys, and you can do a couple punches just nice and slow, making sure your first two knuckles are what's hitting that target. That you're not hitting it with your wrist bent like this, or you're not coming down on the target like this. You hear that swoosh? Okay, that means I'm coming down. I don't want to punch across. Again, I'm hitting with this part here. I'm leading with my knuckles, leading with my knuckles, leading with my knuckles. So front punch comes straight out, straight back, and ready, go. Ki-ai, go. Ki-ai, go. Ki-ai, go. Ki-ai, go. Ki-ai, go. Ki-ai, go. Ki-ai. Good. Once you get a good 25 front punches on both your left and on your right, ready, go. Ki-ai, go, ki-ai, go, ki-ai, go, ki-ai, go, ki-ai. Good. Pause the video, do those 25 and come back. All right, welcome back. Now we're gonna work on the back punch. When we do that back punch, guys, we're gonna pivot, ball that back foot. We're still hitting with those first two knuckles. Still hitting with those first two knuckles. Now I want you to see how much I pivot. So from here I can reach my front hand. My back hand doesn't reach until I pivot. And I pivot so far that that backhand actually becomes the front. You see that? So that only happens because I'm pivoting correctly. And I'm still hitting with those first two knuckles. Ready? So I pivot out and bring it back. Go, ki-ai, go, ki-ai, go, ki-ai, go, ki-ai, go, ki-ai, go, ki-ai, go, ki-ai. On the other side. We pivot out, making sure to keep that other hand up, protect that ugly face. Bring it back. Ready? Go. Ki-ai. 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 All right? You're going to 25 of those front punches and back punches on both sides. Pause the video, come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back. Now let's put those two punches together. We're gonna do that front punch together with that back punch. That's gonna make white belt fighting combination number, you guessed it, number 1. That's right. So it's gonna be front punch, back punch combination. When you guys are working on this, I want you to pay attention to the technique. So many of you guys, as you bring that front punch back, you drop it when you throw that back punch. It's not a bad idea to set up a camera and video yourself doing your training to make sure your technique is spot on. So it's front punch, notice how that hand comes all the way back to my cheek. Front punch, back to my cheek. I never leave my cheeks completely unprotected. Watch me. Ki, 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 ki. And we do the other side. Front punch, back punch combination. Ki, ki, ki. Let's get 25 reps of the front punch or the white belt combination number 1 on both your left and your right. You're gonna target. Great. Ki, 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 and so forth. Okay. Pause the video. Come back when you guys are done. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you guys got a little sweat going there a little bit. Get the arms nice and warmed up. All right. So I want to touch base with you guys about our mat chat for today. It's one of my favorite quotes. So your keyword is going to be one of my favorite quotes. If you can't remember the whole quote, just write down the word excuses. Okay? But at the school, above the door on the left to the mat, there's a quote above the door. It says, "Excuses are tools of the incompetent used to build monuments to nothing. Those who use them are on the road to nowhere." I'm going to say that again. Excuses are tools of the incompetent used to build monuments to nothing. Those who use them are on the road to nowhere. See, excuses are things that we come up with to tell us why we couldn't do something, why we didn't succeed at something, why we failed at something, why we didn't accomplish something, why something happened. Okay? Usually an excuse of why we can't do something. We can't train because Sensei Rob has COVID and he's at home, so there's no classes, so we can't train. That's an excuse. When in actuality, you can train. Heck, guys, I have COVID-19. And I'm not making excuses. I am teaching you right now. That's right. So my belief is wholeheartedly, we can't lean on excuses of why we can't get things done. We have to find reasons why we can get them done. Don't find excuses why something happened. Find a reason to make sure it happens the right way. Okay, it's all a matter of mindset, a positive mindset. So I'm going to say it again, and I want you to dwell on it. If you can write it down, it's fantastic. And then just read over it, or have mom and dad read over it, and kind of really dive into it and ask yourself what it means to you. Excuses are tools of the incompetent, used to build monuments to nothing. Those who use them are on the road to nowhere. Okay. So we've been working on the side kick this week, and I want to continue working with that because it's my favorite kick. When we do the side kick, guys, I want you to really, today what we're going to do is we're going to do a set of slow kicks before we do the side kick itself. So I want to break it down for you first. So let's assume this is my target right here. Okay, part 1, I'm going to turn my back foot. I'm turning it so far that my heel points at the target. Step 2, I'm going to chamber my knee. That means bring my knee into my stomach. Step 3, I'm hitting with my heel. Step 4, I re-chamber and put it down. Watch again. 1, I turn the foot. 2, chamber my knee. Pull my knee in my stomach. Try to get the foot and the knee the same height. Step 3, hit with the heel. 4, re-chamber and down. Okay, that's the side kick broken down. Now, as you get better, that pivot won't come before you chamber, but it will come as you chamber. You don't have to worry too much about that. It's one of those things that will develop naturally. What I want you to do before you do any kicks on a target or in the air, what I want you to do is find something that you can lean on. Kind of like I'm going to lean on this. So that you can focus on the technique and not just the balance today. So I'm going to use this just to help me stand up. And I'm going to do 7 slow kicks. And it's going to look like this. I turn my foot, so my target's over here now. I chamber my knee. So now I'm thinking about the kick and not worried about the balance aspect, okay? Making sure that foot's pivoted, make sure my hips are turned, make sure my foot and knee are about the same. Out, back, and down. 1. I turn foot, chamber the knee, kick out, back and down. 2. I'm gonna do one more for you. Turn the foot, chamber the knee, kick out, back and down. That's 3. I want you to do 7 of those slow kicks on both your left and your right. Find something to lean on. Okay? You set up a camera, video your technique. Make sure your technique is nice and solid. Okay, pause the video, come back when we're done. All right, welcome back. You should be feeling that a little bit now. Good. I love slow kicks. Slow kicks are a fantastic way to develop good technique. So I encourage you guys to practice those while you're at home. Now, finally, we're going to work on the side kick itself. If you have a partner that can hold a target for you, great. If you have a wave master, great. This one's empty, so I can't really lay into it too much. I just brought it out just so I can have some sort of teaching tool for you guys. But from here, I'm just going to focus on the technique. Good 20 to 25 side kicks on both your left and your right. If you want to do more, I always encourage you guys to push yourselves. All right, so we're going to turn that foot, chamber that knee, hit with that heel, re-chamber it down. Kia. Kia. Oops. Kia. And so forth. If you don't have a partner to train with, let's do it in the air. That's fine. Kia. Kia. Get 25 on both your left and your right. Pause video, come back when you're done. All right, welcome back, guys. Hey, thanks for training with me today. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for working so hard. We really appreciate you being Lima loyal and you being Lima strong. We appreciate your dedication. Keep up the good work. Remember, excuses are tools of the incompetent. Used to build monuments to nothing. Those who use them are on the road to nowhere. Thanks for training, guys, and I'll see you online. Wos.